Let's be real for a second. Buying a new laptop is a nightmare. You've got confusing processor names, storage options that make no sense, and prices that range from pocket change to rent money. You just want a touchscreen laptop that works, right? Well, stop scrolling. I've done the heavy lifting for you. Today, we are breaking down the top 5 best touchscreen laptops on the market right now for every type of user. Whether you're a broke student, a busy office worker, or a creative pro. And stick around, because our number 1 pick is a massive surprise. It's a powerhouse that honestly makes the competition look like toys. Plus, I've left links to the best deals I could find for all of these down in the description below so you can check current pricing. Let's dive in. Starting off our list at number 5, we have the HP 14 touchscreen. If you are looking for the absolute most affordable way to get a functional Windows laptop with a touch display, this is it. This machine is designed for portability. It's got a 14-inch HD display with a micro edge bezel that gives you a 79% screen-to-body ratio. It's powered by the Intel Celeron N4020 dual-core processor, which is designed specifically for power efficiency and value. You're looking at 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of eMMC storage. Look, I'll be honest with you, this isn't a gaming rig, but for the price, it's fantastic for the basics. The touchscreen is responsive, allowing you to pinch, zoom, and swipe through web pages easily. I really like the aesthetic too. The pale rose gold finish looks much more expensive than it actually is. One thing you'll love is the battery life. HP claims up to 11 hours and 30 minutes, and it supports HP Fast Charge, so you aren't tethered to a wall all day. It also comes with Windows 11 Home in S mode for added security against malware. And they even throw in a 1-year subscription to Microsoft 365. This is perfect for younger students, kids needing a first laptop, or anyone whose primary needs are web browsing, Netflix, and light document editing. It's an entry-level investment. You're trading raw speed for portability and battery life. Moving up to number 4, we have the ASUS Vivobook Go. If you have just a little more room in your budget and want a better screen, this is the upgrade you want. The headline feature here is the display. Unlike the previous HP, this comes with a 14-inch Full HD anti-glare nano edge display. That means 1080p resolution, so your Netflix shows and text will look much sharper. Under the hood, you get a slightly newer Intel Celeron N4500 processor, paired with 4 GB of RAM and double the storage of our previous pick. 128 GB of eMMC storage. Using this feels surprisingly modern. It's thin, light, and the battery life hits up to 12 hours, which is killer for a full day of classes. Connectivity is also solid. You get a USB-C 3.2 port, HDMI, and even a number pad integrated into the trackpad on some models. Plus, this bundle often includes a portable SSD and docking station, giving you massive extra storage for files. This is the ultimate high school or college freshman laptop. It handles multitasking and research tabs much better than the entry-level HP, and the 1080p screen is a huge plus for streaming media. Excellent value. You get double the storage and a better screen for a very modest price increase. At number 3, we are stepping into real work territory with the HP 15.6 touchscreen. This is where we leave the Celeron processors behind and get some actual power. This machine is powered by an AMD Ryzen 3 processor, which is a significant jump in performance for multitasking. You also get 8 GB of LPDDR5 RAM, twice as much as the previous 2 laptops, which makes the system much snappier. Storage is faster too, using a 128 GB PCIe NVMe SSD that HP claims is up to 15 times faster than a traditional hard drive. The first thing you'll notice is the speed. Apps open instantly, and you can have way more tabs open without the computer freezing. It also features a physical camera shutter and a dedicated microphone mute button, which is essential for privacy in 2024. The HP TrueVision HD camera uses AI to filter out background noise, making it great for Zoom calls. Also for the eco-conscious out there, it's built using ocean-bound plastic in the speaker enclosures. This is for the home office user or the budget-conscious professional. If you live in Excel sheets, take video calls, and need a reliable daily driver, this is your pick. The jump to 8 GB RAM and a Ryzen chip makes this the sweet spot for longevity. It won't feel slow in 2 years. Number 2 is my hidden gem pick. It's the Lenovo Yoga 7i. Now, there is a catch. This listing is often for a refurbished model, but that's exactly why it's such an insane deal. You are getting premium specs for a mid-range price. We are talking about an Intel Core i5-1135 G7 processor running at 2.4 GHz. But here's the kicker. It comes with 12 GB of RAM and a massive 512 GB solid-state drive. Because it's a Yoga, the build quality is typically excellent. As a refurbished unit, it's tested and certified to look and work like new, though it might arrive in a generic box. The experience is smooth. 12 GB of RAM is an odd number, but it's more than 8 GB, allowing for heavier multitasking. The 14-inch touchscreen is great for productivity, and since it's a Yoga, it likely has that flexible hinge flexibility Lenovo is famous for. This is for the bargain hunter who knows specs. If you don't mind a generic box, you are getting hardware that usually costs hundreds of dollars more. Highest specs per dollar ratio on this list, assuming you are okay with refurbished gear. And finally, we have arrived at number 1. I told you this was a surprise, and looking at the specs, this thing is a monster compared to everything else we've talked about. Meet the HP Envy X360. This isn't just a slight upgrade, it's in a different league. It is powered by the AMD Ryzen 78840HS 8-core processor. That's up to 5.1 GHz with 16 threads. It is packed with 16 GB of DDR5 RAM and a huge 1 TB PCIe NVMe SSD. The screen is a stunning 14-inch WUXGA 1920 by 1200 IPS display with Corning Gorilla Glass NBT. It hits 300 nits brightness and uses AMD FreeSync technology. It's loaded with premium tech, a 5-megapixel IR camera for face recognition login, a backlit keyboard, and Wi-Fi 6E for the fastest internet speeds possible. The port selection is Pro Level 2 with 2 USB-C Gen 2 ports that support power delivery and display output. This is a premium experience. The build is edge-to-edge glass. It handles everything: video editing, heavy coding, and even gaming thanks to the AMD Radeon graphics. The 16:10 aspect ratio gives you more vertical screen space for productivity. Despite all this power, it still manages up to 6 hours of battery life on a 3-cell battery, which is decent for this performance level. This is for the power users. Content creators, programmers, business pros who need to run heavy software, or anyone who wants a laptop that will stay fast for the next 5 years. It is the most expensive on the list, but you are buying a machine that replaces a desktop. It is a serious investment for serious work. So, which one is right for you? If you are on a strict budget or buying for a child, grab the HP 14. If you are a student who wants a sharper screen for Netflix and homework, the ASUS Vivobook Go is the winner. For general office work, the HP 15.6 Ryzen 3 is your reliable workhorse. If you want premium specs for cheap, gamble on the refurbished Lenovo Yoga. But if you want the absolute best experience with zero compromises, the HP Envy X360 is the king of this list. I'd love to know which one you'd pick. Drop a comment below. Don't forget to check the description for the links to save you some time searching. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.